Namaskar. A very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you watching us. And I'm again here. I, Acharya Sharma, welcome you to the episode 4 of Falgun Mahotsav 2021. And it's my pleasure to meet you 2 consecutive days, Saturday, Sunday. But again, we have to take a break and we will meet you the next weekend. Today is also a very special, it's highly special because we always talk about Kathak. And today we are going to talk about uh, the other one of the most respected and highly popular and which is known around the world. Basically, it is practiced in southern part of India. But yes, everyone knows about the name Bharatnatyam. And I'm very happy that we are going to talk about another part of Indian classical dance, which is one of the major 8 Indian classical dances of India. We all know the name, but let's discuss what is Bharatnatyam actually means. It comes from the different elements. When you break down the elements of it, comes from Bha, Ra, Ta, and Natyam. So Bha is the Bhav, the emotion part of it, the emotion element of it. Ra is Rag, the music. Ta comes from Tal, the rhythm. And Natyam, we all know it is dance. So it encompasses all these beautiful elements and it strictly adheres to the Natya Shastra. Natya Shastra is actually the ancient, most oldest scripture written on Indian classical dance. Before that, I was just thinking about the difference between a standing water and a flowing water. And you must be asking me that why I'm talking about water when I should talk about the Indian classical dance. There is a lot of difference, but not much difference when we say that a flowing water is always purer than a standing water because a flowing water actually wants to flow and touch different surfaces and it wants to explore, discover, it wants to learn. It's actually the yearn to learn part that makes it purer than the standing water, which is stagnant. So, having said that, uh, I really want to talk about our next guest of honor. Her name is Shri Ritika Anishji, and she is also very young. We have our young honor guest of honor and the yesterday's episode, and she is also very young, but she's very energetic. She has developed her skills not only in Bharatnatyam but also in Mohiniyattam and Kathakali. And she is a national scholarship holder. And there are different things that I want to tell about her is uh, she has bagged Natya Jyoti Award by Delhi Panchavadya Trust. She's a Bharatnatyam scholarship in senior category from Nrityalaya. She also has bagged positions in district and zonal level competition by Directorate of Education, Kala Surbi Award in Nritya Dhama, Prayag Nritya Bhushan Samman by Sanskriti Bharat, Natya Jyoti Award by Delhi Panchavadya Trust, Bharatnatyam Scholarship in Senior Category, and Scholarship from Delhi Panchavadya Trust. So there are many, and we will talk about it with her. Um, yeah, before that, I just wanted to share my just feelings which is coming. Whatever we learn, whenever we learn, and whenever we actually start to learn in our life, the most important thing is we learn and then keep going. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ritika Anishji. I'll just admit her from to my Zoom link. Ritika Anishji, namaskar. Hello, how are you?
Namaste, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very glad that you took time and you came to discuss about your art form and yourself with all our viewers who are eagerly waiting because it's a different style and there's a lot to learn from that art form. Yes. So
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, like, which part of are you from in India?
I basically belong to Kerala,
Uh-huh.
but I'm born and brought up in Delhi itself.
Okay, and when do you started learning your Bharatanatyam art?
I started learning when I was 3.5 or 4 years old.
Very young age, huh? So, what were your experiences when you start learning at such young age?
Uh, I exactly don't remember that much when I
Yes.
started learning. Okay, so my mom wanted that I should learn an Indian classical dance form, that is Bharatanatyam, and she made me join the classes. And
Mm.
slowly and gradually, I started liking that. I
Wow, great.
started involving that in myself.
Wow. And what makes you learn Mohiniyattam dance form and Kathakali also?
One day when my guru's name is Dr. Deepthi Umchiri Bhalla. So one day when I met her in an event, so she asked my mom that can we start Mohiniyattam classes, and
Hmm.
that's how we started Mohiniyattam classes. And I feel very uh, blessed that I could learn this form from her. I have always loved the costume and the attire of Mohiniyattam,
Wow.
but
Yes,
this
it is
time
very beautiful.
when I actually got the opportunity, I grabbed that.
Great. And it's the same thing with
And about
Kathakali.
Kathakali, yeah, and about Kathakali, I have always wanted to learn Kathakali because of the costume and the
Yes.
makeup. I
Yeah.
was always fascinated by the Kathakali's costume and the makeup, and I always wanted to perform once.
Hmm.
Because every year we have a program near my place
Yes.
where every year we used to watch Kathakali there. One
Okay.
day there would be Kathakali program.
Right.
That's why I wanted to learn. And after
I'm
uh, my 11th standard, I joined Kathakali without
wow.
failing, and I
I'm
started
very
learning.
glad that you have actually grabbed different type of art forms and yeah. And can you please talk about your Bharatnatyam journey and your guru about Bharatnatyam?
Yes. My guru's name is Guru Falguni Majumdar Ma'am. She is the disciple of Justin McCarthy sir.
Oh wow.
He's the founder of Sri Ram Bharati Kala Ketra. And I am learning under Guru Falguni Majumdar Ma'am for 7 years now.
Hmm.
And it has been a very wonderful journey. She has made who I am today. She has all the interest I had for dance comes from her. She
Hmm.
has reciprocated everything. I will say that.
Oh, very
She has
beautifully
always
said.
motivated me to do more.
Yes, it's very beautifully said. I cannot wait to have our viewers see the very first performance by Ritika ji, and I would request her to say something about the first performance you are going to show.
Yeah, sure. Uh, First performance is Padam. So basically, a Padam is an item of the Margam which brings out the relationship of the Naika and the Nayaka.
Mm-hmm.
That is the heroine and the hero. So
Okay.
it is believed that the Nayaka is the Paramatma, that is the God,
Okay.
and Nayaka is the Jivatma, that is
The
the
human
human
form.
soul.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Padam brings out the feelings of the Nayaka, the human soul, for the Nayaka,
The
the
yearning of
supreme God.
the supreme God.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So divine and beautiful.
So So
Yeah.
the Padam I will be performing is a very famous Padam,
Okay.
Tiruvil Varanu. In this is about a lovelorn devotee who is waiting for the chariot to pass by near her, which carries Lord Chidambaram. Lord Chidambaram, that is Lord Shiva, Lord Nataraja. She wishes that he comes and visits her and says something to her. She is longing to meet him, and at the end, let us see if she finds out or not.
Wow, such
This is
beautiful.
set in Ragam Khamas,
Okay.
Rupakam, choreographed by my guru Falguni Majumdar.
Beautiful. So let's see the first performance of this episode and the beautiful explanation that Ritika ji has done. Yeah, I cannot wait. And yes, let's see. Start. We can stop the video of ourselves. Ritika ji, I got so emotional, and it's so touching the way you expresses, the way you used your bhav, the expressions. It's so yeah. So I have so many comments also for you from our viewers that your Abhinay is so engaging from Poonamji. Can't take my eyes off of you. And yeah, it's love your Shringar doing part and all the beautiful comments I was reading. But Yes, it was at this young age. I must say that the feeling that
Thank
you
you so much.
your connection to the viewers connection is so beautiful. Uh, yeah, thank
Thank
God
you so much.
your video is handled. Okay, uh, so please share your academic qualification or your professional qualification in Bharatanatyam.
Yeah, sure. So I completed my 12th standard in 2020 only last year. And currently I'm pursuing BA Honors Philosophy from Dodatram College, Delhi University.
Mhm.
And in the field of dance, Bharatanatyam, I have completed my bachelor's from
Okay.
Prayag Sangeet Samiti, and I'm currently pursuing my master's.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing. And your next performance or the next beautiful piece that you will be showing us, I want the viewers to know about it a little bit from your mouth. Yes.
Yeah, sure. So the next item I will be presenting is Kirtanam, which is a pure Nritya part. Nritya means it has Abhinaya and footwork, Nrita and Natya both.
Great.
So Kirtanam is one of the 9 forms of the Nava Bhakti, which
Mm,
according to Hindu philosophy,
mm,
it the word comes from Kirti. Kirti
mm.
means praise or fame of God. So the
Wow.
Kirtanam I will be presenting is in praise of Lord Shiva again, the
Okay.
Lord of dance.
Yes.
It expresses how beautifully Lord Shiva dances and how energetically he dances and all the good qualities that he possesses. It is
Wow.
set in Ragam Purvi Kalyani and Talam Rupakam, choreographed by my guru Falguni Majumdar.
Very beautiful. And with the addition to that, to all our dear viewers, I would like to say that if you have any questions to ask from Ritika ji and get inspired from her talks, please put all your questions in the comment box of the Facebook Live that we are going through. And you're most welcome. I will take all the questions and we'll discuss with her right after this performance.
மற்றவர்க்கு வீங்கிருள போலும் நீடரு எமக்கிது எமக்கொரு நாள் காட்டுதியோ எல்தாய் அமைக்கவே போய்ந்தெறி பாய்ந்த ஊரிஷடையாய் பொங்கிரவு ஏந்தெறி பாய்ந்தாடும் ஈடம் ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில் ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில் ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை அம்பலம் தரில் ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை அம்பலம் தரில் ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை அம்பலம் தனில் அடி பணிபவர் கவர் ஜயமில்லையானந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை அம்பலம் தனில் அடி பணிபவர் கவர் ஜயமில்லையானந்த நடமாடுவார்த்தில்லை ஆனந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபம் ஆனந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபன் ஆனந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபன் ஆனந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபன் தானந்தம் 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 இல்லாத ரூபன் ஆனந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபன் தானந்தம் இல்லாத ரூபன் தஜ்ஜடு தகதினி தகஜடு தளாங்கு தக ததிங்கிணதும் தளாங்கு தக ததிங்கிணதும் தகதிவி தக ததிங்கிணதும் ஆனந்த நடமாடு வார்த்தில்லை பாதிமதி ஜோதி பளிர் பளிர் என பாதசீலம் போலி கலீர் கலீர் என பாதிமதி ஜோதி பளிர் பளிர் என பாதசீலம் போலி கலீர் கலீர் என பாதிமதி ஜோதி பளிர் பளிர் என பாதசீலம் போலி கலீர் கலீர் என ஆதிகரையுள்ள நீலகண்டம் மின்ன ஆதிகரையுள்ள நீலகண்டம் மின்ன ஹரபுர ஹர சிவசங்கர் அருள்வர குரு பர சுந்தர அண்டமும் பிண்டமும் ஆடிட எண் திசையும் புகழ் பாடிட தஜ்ஜணு தக திவி தக ஜொணு தளாங்கு தக ததிங்கிணதும் தளாங்கு தக ததிங்கிணதும் தக திவி தக ததிங்கிணதும் ஆனந்த நட்டமாடுவார்தில்லை அம்பலந்தனில்லடி பணிபவ கவாஜலமில்லையானந்த நடமாடுவார்தில்லை ஆனந்த நடமாடுவார் தில்லை
It was so mesmerizing, and the energy you used, like you said very correctly, that it has energy and bhav both. So it was so beautiful, and yes, I was like, I cannot even took my eyes off to even write any comments during. So I was just continuously watching it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful piece with us. I would like to invite our special guest. Her name is Srimati Tanu Singh ji, and she is very promising Kathak learner, and she has an inborn dance in her blood, I would say, because I know her from past few months, and she is very happy to be with you, and I just would like to welcome her to our conversation. Yes, she is connecting, and I would like to hear from her about the two performances that she was with us all the time. Yeah. Tanuji, how are you?
आचार्य जी मैं ठीक हूँ आप कैसे हैं
Yeah. So you were watching Ritika ji's performances.
absolutely in awe
Yes, and please.
hi Ritika, very nice meeting you.
And yeah, Tanu, you can say some. What do you feel about the performances of Ritika ji?
Sure. First of all, I want to congratulate you that you have like embodied the dance at such a young age, and like hats off to you. And I always tell my husband that I wish that I could like learn when I was, much younger and much little, like a young girl. So I did feel a little jealous that, oh wow, like being in India, and I never got the opportunity to learn dance when I was little. So hats
Yes.
off to you, and you should be very proud, and I'm sure, and your parents should be very proud of you that you
Thank you so
are
much.
doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your feelings, Tanu. And yeah, I would say, like I said, keep on learning. That's a yearn to learn, which actually is in us, in our blood, which helps us to do. And I'm sure this that the yearn to learn actually takes us where we want to be,
Yeah,
whatever point of life we can.
absolutely.
Yeah, before I was like flowing in the conversation of this. Tanu, I would like you to introduce yourself, say about yourself to our viewers who might not know. Yes.
All right, so my name is Tanu. I'm originally from India, New Delhi, and I'm by profession a research scientist. I study breast cancer, and at home I'm a mother, daughter, wife, and I always have loved watching like dance forms and enjoyed doing dance, but I never got the opportunity to learn anything. But I was always in awe with Kathak, like the way you can emote with Kathak and with any Indian classical dance form for that matter. And but I never got the chance. But like back a few years ago, for 2 years I learned Kathak here in the US, and my husband has been very supportive. Like he really enjoys watching me dance. So then I was finishing up my PhD. I had a baby, so I had to kind of
I
take a
know.
break. And then last year, November 2020, through a common friend, I found Acharya Shamaji. And since then, we've been learning virtually, but it's been amazing to like relearn and get back.
It's like rejuvenating yourself, and
Yeah, and I feel like Kathak is so therapeutic for me. Like dancing is so therapeutic, like almost like meditation, that I just forget everything. I mostly like
yes.
dance for myself, and it just makes me so happy.
I'm sure Ritika ji can resonate each and everything that Tanuj is saying,
Yeah,
and every one of us who knows and who loves dance form,
right.
any dance form. And yeah, and I loved each and every session I have with you, Tanu, really.
Thank you so much.
And I would like, we will all watch together the third performance of Ritika ji, and it's very beautiful. And she was telling me about explaining that part about that, and I would like Ritika ji to explain that to our viewers.
Yeah. So my third performance is Javeli.
Okay.
Uh, the first performance was Padam, right? So Padam and Javeli are somewhat similar. They have one thing in common, that they both are pure Natya pieces, pure Abhinaya pieces. Okay. The only difference is that in Padam, it is in Vilambita Gati. It is slower.
Mhm.
And the Javeli is always in Madhyama Gati. It is faster. That makes Javelis more livelier and more energetic. Okay, so now the Javeli I will be performing is a very famous composition by Subramanya Iyer. That it is Iera Rara. It is a Telugu. It is in Telugu language,
Okay.
and it in this the Naika is calling out to Lord Venkateshwara, that is the Lord Vishnu,
Mm.
and asking him to rescue her from the doings of the Cupid's arrow.
Oh, okay.
So it is set in Ragam Khamas, Talam Adi, and it is very beautifully choreographed by my guru Falguni Majumdar ma'am. It is one of my personal favorite items, and I can't ever forget any step of this item because my ma'am has taught me this so beautifully. I remember every part of this so clearly. It is
Wow.
my favorite item.
Yeah, this was actually my next question. So, what is your favorite part among all these? So, thank you so much for sharing. So, yeah, we understood it's a language of love, or a gesture of eyes and expressions with Madhyalaya, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good. So, let's watch together and we'll stop our videos.
எர ரர செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா எர ரர செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா எர ரர செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா ஆயர ரர செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா ஆயர ரர செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா மரஜனக சுகுமார சுந்தர 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 செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா வலச்சி நின்னு பிலச்சி நனு வலச்சி நின்னு பிலச்சி நனு வலச்சி நின்னு பிலச்சி நனு வலச்சி நின்னு பிலச்சி నన్ను సల్లాపించి మరి నన్ను లాసించవు ఎర్రరా చైదరాయి మరుబారికి దాళగలేరా సరసూడని చల కోరినారా 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 వీరానను కౌగలింసరావత కూరయరా செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா பரமதயா கருடு பரமதயா கருடு பரமதயா கருடு பரமதயா கருடு பரமதயா கருடு ஸ்ரீதர்ம பௌராதிப ஸ்ரீ வெங்கடேಶ சேரகராயரா செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா ஆயரா செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா ஆயரா செய்தராயி மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா மறுபாரிக்கு தாளகலேரா ಈ ಮರುಬಾರಿಕಿ ತಾಳಗಲೇರ
Yes, I will not say now because I say a lot. So I will ask Tanu.
That was incredible. It I mean, the mudras,
Yes.
the facial expressions, they were so there, they were so nuanced. It was beautiful. Like I
Yeah,
just said,
I
wow.
couldn't
And then when you
understand
walked away, I was like, maybe she'll come back for more. Very nice. Lovely.
yeah, the way
Thank you.
you use it's like one thing is using emotions and one thing is using that emotions to create that same emotion of the people who are watching you. So that was a difference. So it was very beautiful. Like you said, like my slow tempo, which we have seen in Padam, and this both are so beautifully carved and so beautifully done. Uh, I would like Ritika ji to talk about. First, I want to share this fact that she also had started teaching Bharatanatyam in this very young age.
Wow.
And I want Ritika ji to talk about a little bit and to share your feelings and about teaching.
Yeah. So when I was in 10th standard, my guru encouraged me to start teaching. She used to give me small batches of students and she used to tell me that teach them this today, teach them that today. That is how I started teaching. I didn't know how to teach. She used to support me each and every time. She used to tell me everything, how I should make them learn, how I should make them understand, how I should make them do the same thing. So that is how I started teaching, and while teaching I started loving the process. I started enjoying teaching, and uh, I just loved the feeling of teaching. And after I completed my 10th standard, my mom came up with an idea that I should start an non-profitable organization kind of thing, in which I should teach economically backward students who cannot afford the fees for learning Bharatanatyam. So my guru supported me a lot. She and I was a bit hesitant in the beginning. I said, no, I can't do that. I can't have a full-fledged batch of my own. I'm not ready for that. But both my parents supported me, my guru supported me. They all were there with me, and that is how I started my first batch. I started teaching them, and teaching them uh, gives me joy. It gives me happiness. So
Happiness.
that's how I started teaching Bharatanatyam, and now I have a few batches of my own.
The blessings you are getting from all these is must be this is priceless, and thank you for sharing such a noble thing that you are doing, and I'm really very happy from the corner of my heart. Tanu, do you also agree with that?
Absolutely. I think that's a very noble gesture. And then when you teach, you learn in the process. And
Yes, exactly.
teaching kids, underprivileged kids is it's amazing. That's
Yeah,
commendable. Hats off to you.
yeah, we wish you all the best to go far in this, really. So not only in the Bharatanatyam, but in all the dance forms too. Yeah.
Thank you so
I
much.
do have a question. Like
Yes.
how important it is for you, for example, or for anybody to know the language. So the last piece was in Telugu, and I think the first piece or the second piece was probably in Sanskrit or some other southern Indian language, which I don't really understand.
Very good question. Yeah.
So, for example, I want to teach my daughter. She's 4, but she knows Hindi. But how important it is, and how important it is for you, and how much time you devote to learn the music and the words and understand them before you actually start rehearsing for the
Yes,
piece itself.
very nice question actually. So I'm from Kerala, so I
Mhm.
know I speak Malayalam. Okay. So most of the Bharatnatyam, I'm talking about Bharatnatyam. Most of the Bharatnatyam items are usually in Tamil language or Telugu language or Kannada language.
Right.
So I have the privilege that I know Malayalam. Yeah. So Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, they all are similar, not the same, but
Mhm.
I know Malayalam, so when I listen Tamil language, I can figure out the meaning somewhat.
Right.
Okay, so I always had this privilege that I know Malayalam, but it isn't like that. If you don't belong to South, you can't understand the language. Like when you start listening, when you are learning things, you slowly and gradually start understanding. So when a new song comes, a
Mhm.
stage comes when you know that yes, this means this word means this.
Mhm.
So you start connecting the dots and
Mhm.
you have the meaning of the uh,
Very said.
song. So I would like to give an example
Yes.
in this. My guru is not from South.
Right,
My
right,
guru is Bengali,
right.
right? So she understands every language so beautifully. Now she is, she maybe sometimes me being from South, I don't get ki this is Telugu or Kannada, but she being a Bengali, she knows that no, this is Telugu and this is Kannada, this is Tamil, this is
Wow.
Sanskrit.
That's
So when you start involving with this form, when you start learning so many items, teaching so many items, listening to classical songs, and
right.
researching about it, you slowly and gradually start knowing all the languages. And when you connect the dots, you can form the meaning yourself. So it is just
we
about
have,
giving time, patience, and
like you said that when I was watching your performances, the last three performances that we had, I personally don't know the language, but I can I can understand very clearly what you are trying to convey with your expressions and everything. And I think language, so art also has no language as compared to love. So yeah, it takes little time, but yes, we all reach to that point.
Right. I mean, I was thinking that if you have to explain a little kid that
Yeah,
this is the meaning and this is how you have to embody it, it would
yes,
take them,
yes.
some time and effort to
Yeah.
focus on the music aspect of it,
It is challenging.
then get
Yes,
to the dance aspect to it. So, not being in India, that's a little bit
that's
challenging for kids
yes.
here, I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why thank you very much, Tanu, for. You have any questions for Ritika ji? Anything that you would like to share with our viewers? Anything before
Me?
Yes,
Sure. Just one more, maybe two more.
sure.
So how do you, because Acharya ji mentioned that you've been learning other dance forms also. So how do you not, or how do you try to amalgamate different aspects of those different dance forms? And if not, or you have to like consciously make an effort to keep them separate when you're performing, the mudras, like it might be a naive question, but
No,
uh,
no, it is a
yeah.
question. It's a practical question you have asked. Yes.
yeah. So when I was 4, I started learning Bharatanatyam. Okay. So Mohiniyattam and Kathakali are a recent addition, I can say.
Okay.
So you should start learning another item only when you have uh, learned one dance form properly.
Mhm.
Okay. So the thing is, when I had a hold on Bharatanatyam, okay. After that only I started learning Mohiniyattam. So that kind of gave me a privilege. Okay. When I started learning Mohiniyattam, it was easier for me to learn that because I had classical dance in my body.
Yes.
But yes, keeping all the three forms different is kind of tough because I know I still remember, and I'll not say I still remember. Still, sometimes, like in Bharatnatyam, you don't keep your feet apart. Okay, so there should be only maximum 4-finger distance between both your feet.
Yes.
But in Mohiniyattam, you keep your feet apart, more than 4-finger gap. So after I started learning Mohiniyattam, I started keeping my feet apart. And my guru always, in the beginning, my guru always used to scold me for this thing that you are doing Mohiniyattam right now. You are not doing Bharatanatyam. So slowly and gradually, after practicing and consciously thinking about it, that I have to keep my feet together, it started improving. I'll still say that sometimes still I keep my feet apart, but I have to correct it still. And about Kathakali, Kathakali is a very different,
Okay.
yeah, Kathakali is a very different form. So till now I haven't mixed Kathakali with anything.
I
So
think
that is that. You have to consciously train your mind
that
to differentiate
Right.
between everything.
yes.
Must be a very smart kid to like keep
Yes.
all of this.
Yes. Only the
Not-
initial part is more challenging. When you are into that, I think that you
That's
make like
great.
one
Yeah.
type of mistake rather than 10 mistakes.
Yeah.
So, yes. Tanu, the other question?
Yeah, so do you have any quick word of advice for a mother or for a little kid who wants to learn classical Indian dance? Like thinking back, what you tell your students, or if you think back, what your teacher told you, or what you think you should have done or you did to get where you are.
So I would just say one thing, that if you really want to learn, just don't stop. Do it right away.
Right.
Okay. So the
Listen.
thing is, age is not a matter. We have many students. In fact, I have 2 to 3 students who are 45 plus age, and they are coming to learn Bharatanatyam. So age is never a restriction. And if you think of your responsibilities and stay back, then you can't do that, right? If you want to learn, you have to take out time and give some time towards it, and it will come to you. Age is never a restriction.
Very beautifully said, Ritika.
Yes.
I agree, because you cannot, I mean, it's very difficult to stop the heart when the heart is overflowing with the things like, Atanu also, she has really followed her heart, despite of all the work, all the responsibilities she has professionally, personally. She has outcome. I'm sure she will get through all these norms and be shine one day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ritika. Thank you so much for your word of advice. And
For being with us and with beautiful questions. And I think these questions are very important. And you also reflect these questions of our viewers who wanted to ask these questions. And thank you very much for being part with us. And yeah.
okay, thank you.
Uh,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Ritika, let's watch your the last performance, which you can talk about it, and which is I'm eagerly waiting for it. It's Tilana, right?
So my last, yeah. So my last performance is Tilana. Tilana is usually performed towards the end of the recital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is a pure Natya piece. Okay. Pure Natya piece, and at the towards the end, there are a few couple of sahityam towards the end.
Okay.
Just that, and the rest of the part is pure Natya.
Mm.
And there are several compositions of Tilana in different ragams and talams. Some of the prominent and most famous ragams are Dhanashri, Khamas, and Tilank. So many common Tilanas are there which are very famous. So today, which I will be performing is of Ragam, Tilang, and Talam Adi, which is again very beautifully and very uniquely choreographed by my guru Falguni Majumdar.
Yeah, okay. Let's not. I can keep on listening from you about more of Tilana, but it's making me eager to see it more. So yeah, the Tilana is actually, I think it's a beautiful combination of the rhythm, timing, and how do you synchronize everything? Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Let's watch Tilana, the beautiful performance from Ritika ji.
Ah Dim dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. 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 Tadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Natadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Natadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim 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 dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Nadirani tumdirani sita sajanu tadim. Nadirani tumdirani sita sajanu tadim. Tadim dim 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 janu tadim. Nadirani tumdirani sita sajanu tadim. Tadim dim 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 janu tadim. Nadirani tumdirani sita sajanu tadim. Tadim dim 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 janu tadim. Tanatadim kidaka tajanudim 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 janudim janu janudim janu janu janudim dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. Tanatadim kidaka tajanudim 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 janudim janu janudim janu janu janudim dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana. உள்ளம் கோயில் கொண்டருளொளி வெள்ளம். உள்ளம் கோயில் கொண்டருளொளி வெள்ளம். பாயவே வினை இருள் கள்ளம். ஓடிட என்னை காத்தருள் புள்ளி கலபத்திரங்கு குமரா. உள்ளம் கோயில் கொண்டருளொளி வெள்ளம். பாயவே வினை இருள் கள்ளம். ஓடிட என்னை காத்தருள் புள்ளி கலபத்திரங்கு குமரா. தீம் சமக ஜனுதீம் கபம்மா தகத்தோம் மணிப்பா கிதச்சம் பனி பனி ஜனு ஜனு கம கம திமி திமி தீம் தீம் சமக ஜனுதீம் தீம் கபம்மா தகத்தோம் தோம் மணிப்பா gama gama dimi dimi da dim dim samaga janu dim dim gapam mama tagato mani pa kidajam pani pani janu janu gama gama dimi dimi da dim samaga janu dim gapam mama tagato mani pa kidajam pani pani janu janu gama gama dimi dimi da dim samaga takira da jam magga kira da jam mani pani tarangu dim dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana dana da dim dana da dim dana da dim dim ta udana dim dim ta dirana udana dim dim ta dirana udana dim dim ta dirana.
Ritika ji, every time I see your performance, it's like the blessings come out from my heart for you every time. And it's so wonderfully created. And you said right that it is very beautifully choreographed by your guru. All the pieces of the art forms, different pieces of arts. And for those who may not know the different pieces, and you have really beautifully described what is Padam, Kirtanam, Javeli, and Tilana. Yeah, so it's actually educating us for different parts of this beautiful art form. And yeah, before going, so all the viewers, I would like to play a small Kathak piece for you. That is by one of my student, but she has been learning. She also could not have the opportunity to learn in her childhood, and but she is an inspired Kathak learner since 1.5 years, and it's a small Kathak piece from her. And I would like all of the viewers to bless her with your best wishes so that she can go in the long journey in Kathak. And yeah, so I would like to just share that. Give me one moment so that I can be ready with that. Yes.
That
Yes,
was very beautiful.
thank you so much. I
That
must
was
say,
very beautiful song selection.
yes, it's a very famous song selection, and yeah, and I missed to say her name. Her name is Srimati Priyanka Rajput, and yes, and she was there as a special guest in the earlier episodes. And I will convey your. She must be watching us right now, and I will convey your message to her. Thank you very much for appreciating her and her efforts. I would say because. As a guru, you know that your students, what your students are going through, what efforts they have taken, and what challenges they have faced. The world may not know, but yes, you as because you are also a teacher, you a teacher now, an established teacher, so you must be very well aware of the limitations with all your students, and you have the beautiful connection and relation with your Guru Falguni ma'am, and you must be knowing the relation between that. Ritika ji,
Yeah.
before we conclude, I would like to ask, like, what do you think, where you want to go take this art of yours as a Bharatanatyam dancer? Where you see yourself? I mean, have you thought of this?
No, actually not that much. I believe in going with the flow, but definitely I dream of, I hope, I wish that one day I'm able to perform Bharatnatyam as beautifully as my ma'am performs, as my guru performs. I just wish and I pray and I hope that this happens one day. No, I don't expect anything else. I just want this, and I'll be happy if I achieve this.
Wow, so such beautiful words from you, and so humble you are as a person, and so I would say talented yet humble, and this is what a pure the character of artist should be. And I'm very happy that you are a part of our festival. And thank you very much for your time. And may God bless you, Ritika ji, with all that you do. And may whatever you dream for, may it becomes reality one day. It's all the wishes from us.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, with this, I'll take your leave. If you want to say something to our viewers, and then I'll take your leave.
Yeah, sure. So I would like to thank you for inviting me for this program, Falgun Mahotsav 2021. It was a very nice experience talking to you. And secondly, I would like to thank my parents and my guru Falguni Majumdar ma'am and also Guru Pradiptu Chakrabarti sir. They all have been there always and forever. They have always been there for each and every step of mine. I know they'll never say anything that is not best for me. They have always done everything for me, and I'm always grateful for that. They have provided me so many opportunities. They never fail to provide me any opportunities. So I'm very blessed to have them in my life, and I thank them with all my heart. I thank you with all my heart, and all the audience for staying with us and watching my performance and listening to us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do thank you a lot, and we, with all the best wishes, I'm taking your leave. May God bless you, Ritika ji.
Thank you so much.
It was a very wonderful meeting with Ritika ji with a different aspect of the dance that we discussed about Bharatnatyam, and we got to learn so beautiful elements of Bharatnatyam that we may not have learned or we may not have known. We will meet you in our next episode, episode 5, next Saturday. Please don't forget to watch live or watch us, and we will be there with you with another new guest of honor, and we'll be talking about the Kathak again, and I will be again being with you Until then, I take your leave. You have a very nice week ahead. Thank you. Namaskar.